Good afternoon, and welcome to your personal tour of the Spectacle Island civilization, conducted by none other than the king himself, the King of Spectacle Island. We are a special island. We were created about 10 years after the nuclear holocaust that destroyed most of humanity. We are located 2 miles off the coast of the major Boston Commonwealth, accessible only by boat and helicopter. Unfortunately, it looks like our helicopter is already taking off, leaving us here. Well, that being said, let's get a lay of the land, starting with your tour guide himself, the King, Mr. Automatron. Let's walk through this garden here and take a look. Hey, nice city. I wonder who lives here. Fun fact, our society is made up of 3 social classes: the warriors, farmers, and merchants. What we're looking at here is one of the houses of a farmer. And by one of the houses, I mean a communal house, because the farmers are our poorest members of society, living in a very nasty little shed. As we move up the social class, we find one of the houses of a merchant. You will know that it's fancy because of its garden out front and the somewhat not too disgusting beds that they sleep on. But of course, the merchants have a sunroof, if that's what you call this. Well, time to head back downstairs and move into our civilization. We are a civilization that owes political allegiance to 2 major organizations: the Brotherhood of Steel, as well as the Minutemen. As we approach our major city, we will find some of our farmlands. Farmlands are an interesting way in which we interact with the environment. Here we see a farmer working with a taro root. And here we see another farmer harvesting corn. It's delicious and radioactive. Here we see the first of our warrior class. Hello, Mr. Warrior. You must be Nick Valentine. Beautiful power armor, sir. Warriors enjoy the finest of all things, for they provide the safety that our city needs to survive. Here we see more corn being worked by one of our very trusty farmers. While the farmers don't make much money, they are very well praised within our society for providing food and sustenance. They also trade using these 2-headed cows and participate in long-distance trade with other civilizations. Here are our merchants: a gun seller, a general store, a bar, a clothing store, and no city is complete without a clinic selling our prescription drugs. Hopefully you have got good health care. These different merchants conduct business using our form of currency called the bottle cap. I, the king, tax the merchants bottle caps. They pay bottle caps to me as a form of rent space. What we're looking at here is the home of the warriors. I call it the Citadel. You'll notice 2 power armors sitting out in front to celebrate the greatness of the warrior class. We see a couple workbenches here used for fixing up our power armor or changing weapons. And of course, a lounge area. For protecting our civilization is busy work. They have the nicest of bench and beautiful bush. This gentleman is making sure everything is on the up and up. Shall we head upstairs? Why not? Here we see more power armor, a testament to the wonderful warrior class. And a robot. Let's head on downstairs and see how our civilization interacts with the environment. I am a very thirsty man, and I need purified water, because most of our water is full of radiation. Here we see our purification plants attached to a gas generator. And this power line will link to an entire circuit of power. Our civilization takes in significant power requirements. As we proceed up the power line, we'll see 3 more power generators, accompanied by a bank of 6 generators, all tied onto one circuit. We do present a large carbon footprint, but we are working our way towards a greener environment by integrating this nuclear-powered tugboat into our grid. It may be sinking, and it could lead to another nuclear disaster. But what can you do? This is a post-apocalyptic world. Let's jog on back to our civilization. Watch out for that tree. Big jump. And let's head on in to the Citadel. As you're wondering, wait a minute, I haven't seen any culture. That's right, let's head on upstairs. Watch your step, noob. Okay, let's head on upstairs. While most of our world has been destroyed by the nuclear holocaust, I'm sure we have some form of high culture. Approaching our terrace view, set up for the grand introduction. There I am, King Automatron, built by God, ruling all, and my man cave. Let's go inside and take a look at some of the wonderful high art and culture. That is a nuclear bomb trash can. Classy. A couch forged by hand by a world that wasn't destroyed. And of course, beautiful lamps and rocket ship rugs, because I like to remember the world blowing up with rockets. Of course, culture also comes in the form of literature. Here we see, that's right, our nonfiction magazine collection and our fiction magazine collection. These were collected throughout the wasteland. But the centerpiece of all art of the Commonwealth, the bobbleheads. Every bobblehead was collected by myself, King Automatron. Let's take a look around. I love my bobblehead collection. Take a look. Breathe it in. Kneel before its beauty. Well, let's see what else we can do in our wonderful civilization. Let's toss out a little special trinket. And down we go. Since we are a political structure based around divine right, all of my subjects will know that I am king. I was chosen by God. Here they come. Come here, little fella. And you, buddy. And you, sir. And you. And the robot, for you have a wonderful robotic soul. Hello, friend. And hello, you. Come see me, my people. Hello. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Bill. I'm Steve. Charles.
Hi, I'm Daniela. Hello, I'm a settler. Come to me, robotic brain. Ah, Strog, I have missed you. Well, thank you for visiting our civilization. It is time that I must leave in my chariot. Goodbye, my people. Goodbye. It is time for us to leave. This individual tour has ended. Thank you so much for coming. Enjoy your stay, and I hope you survive the nuclear winter.